Can you get inside this guy's head and
Oh,
find out
yeah.
what he is?
Mind reading.
WTF check.
Alex, I'll let you handle this.
Well, we'll
Your
see.
mind they're trying to read.
Haven't opened my character sheet yet. Sorry. I'll roll will
Oh.
save.
Gonna eyeball you through the camera.
That's a D20 plus 10 for Soda, and a D20 plus will for me. Also plus 10.
/R.
I pushed the button, but it hasn't rolled yet for some reason.
Because it's roll 20 and it's doing a thing.
Oh,
Oh, no!
No, fuck that.
Appropriate.
No, I have used my hero point.
You have a hero point.
I do.
It
Screw
is
it.
the steel trap.
No, wait, how do I...
Just reroll. They'll steal your hero
It's-
point or something.
Yeah. I see. Hang on, I have to do the...
For those who can't see, she rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was dumb and not okay.
Actually, if you use that, you can't fail then.
That's true, but
Oh no, that's a 30. That's 2 degrees of success.
I thought you'd add 10 if you get a 10 or higher.
Yeah, that's why it's a
no,
30. Which is 2 degrees of success, which probes into my personal thoughts and my surface thoughts. You probe deeper into the target's mind. You can essentially ask any one question and receive the answer from my brain.
Ask your question.
I rolled help. Man.
I mean, what did you want to know?
His identity.
My identity is the masked blade.
No. If you really want me to go poking around, I will poke around until I find your parents, and whatever name they call you is what I will say next. Unless you tell me your identity.
His identity is Ori.
Ori.
Do they have a last name?
He probably took the other last name
Oh,
with how important his wife is.
yeah. You're gonna have to tell her what that is.
I don't remember his wife's real last name.
That's hilarious. Because neither do I.
Andy, help us out.
Wasn't Ori the good-looking guy from the Fondue when we went there before?
Yes.
Okay.
Joe.
Ori, Mrs. Resonant.
Are you going to keep that to yourself, or are you going to share that with anyone?
I'll keep it to myself for now.
Okay. What kind of knowledges do you have on your sheet, or expertises?
Ori resonant.
It's not resonant. It's
Gemma.
Where am I finding that on my...
under your skills.
I don't think she has any expertises.
Streetwise? Yeah, I think, well... Expertise, streetwise insight, intimidation, investigation, perception.
Give me a streetwise.
Travis. Ori Travis is his name.
Travis.
Ah!
I was looking back through my notes because I have it typed in, but
It's a matrilineal marriage.
How do you spell Orvi?
Ori is Ori.
O-R-I. Ori. Travis. Okay. I got a 12 on that streetwise. That was bad.
Yeah, that is bad. Okay. Yeah, no, that doesn't really mean anything to you. Travis, like, feels like it should ring a bell, but it doesn't.
Not right now. Okay.
No.
I'll definitely keep that close to the chest then.
His surface thoughts, though, because you also got surface thoughts, would be concern for 2 young children.
The children here or elsewhere?
Seemingly not here.
Okay.
Resonant got busy.
Oh my god.
Nice
Okay.
reference.
So wait, why now? Why did you just? I don't want to say appear because you're claiming you've been here. Why did you just now help us in this fight? It's
I just
not
arrived on the scene a couple seconds ago.
Why are you here then?
Because I am questing to rescue a couple of erstwhile children.
What?
They've been taken.
First, wild children?
Taken?
Erstwhile.
Erstwhile missing.
Earthwhile. Earth.
Erstwhile.
First.
Okay, wait,
ERSTWHILE.
taken?
Alex is playing his writer show.
As you guys are chatting and probing each other's brains,
I'm not. That's rude.
you start to hear the sounds of the Eopinon intercessors making their way toward the park.
Should we
Uh,
go?
You don't.
No.
It's
You
up
don't
to
think
you.
you don't think that the masked blade is based on a real person, do you?
That book came out years ago. So, hang on. Mr. Blade, where'd you get your costume from?
This is the ceremonial battle armor of my people.
Right answer.
Mr. Blade.
So, yeah, you didn't get the idea from, like, I don't know, some very popular book or something.
Ruby, what are you?
No, I've never read anything in my whole life.
Hey, he actually said something, I believe.
Wow.
I know just where you can start.
So,
Okay,
are the
we-
6 of you? What's your deal?
Long story. Can we not have this discussion when the 40s are on their way in seconds?
Are you afraid of the
I'm out.
police?
Deuces.
Are we hiding from them?
No, it's
I
that
do not like the popo. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be here.
we should probably not be talking
I'm gonna
about
go
all this
climb
when
a
we should be
tree if
explaining
we're
to the
safe.
authorities.
Well, you
I
seem
mean,
like just
we
the kind of
helped
miscreants who
people.
may be able to help me find my missing children.
I mean,
Okay,
if there are missing children, of course we would want to help, but we do kind of have.
Are you paying?
my mom's gonna kill me.
I am
Laura.
capable of providing compensation for your help.
Okay, then I'll totally help, but we can't talk about it here.
We should probably explain to the authorities what happened first.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Nonsense?
That's a
civilians
pile
will
of bad
answer
guys
well
right
enough.
there. We can vamoose and it's fine.
We can't.
It's not.
It's not.
We need to give some
Oh.
explanation
Exactly.
to let people know that there are heroes around to help them whenever they're in trouble.
Also, do we know why
Rough mouth takes
people
care
were
of it.
on fire and were attacking people? Because
No.
I'd like to get answers to that before we just leave.
Which one of these is the leader?
None of us really. We kind of
That one.
aren't. Yes.
The
No.
super fiery one that Ruby kind of squished until he stopped being fiery.
Oh, that's fair.
He stopped
Was,
on his
but-
own, but yeah, this is. I got the name Godric from those citizens over there.
Ruby, grab him and we will interrogate him
save.
at your secret lair.
Or what?
We need to see Blair.
Wait, no.
We kind of have one, but it's very secret.
But we can't take.
Anyone else there with us? Soda, can you maybe dig around in his head and get answers?
Oh, the unconscious dude? Yeah, let's do this.
I have so many discussions. By the way, Amber, did you knock one of the citizens out?
What? Oh, yes, there was one person who got caught in my gas, but
And what? You can't
What?
do that.
yes, as opposed to letting them be set on fire.
It
So
makes them more vulnerable to others. Trying to want them on fire.
the intercessors have now entered the park, and there's maybe a dozen of them,
I don't like this.
and they have a cart, basically a paddy wagon.
I don't want to go on the cot.
I am going to mimic what I know is Ruby's stance with the very
Heroic pose.
Yeah, the very heroic pose.
What are you two doing?
Sodalite is definitely disappearing up a tree. She's gone.
Okay, so Sodalite
Disappointment.
just sort of vanishes. So it's there and then it isn't.
Soda.
And two of the higher ranking intercessors come up to you, and they just sort of they look at the pile of bodies and we received what is going on here?
There was a riot, for want of a better term. The individuals who are on the ground were on fire and were attacking others. We subdued them. Points to the people, if there are, I'm assuming some people have stuck around.
Oh yeah, no, they all, the people that were behind the wall are all still, now that the danger has passed, almost all of them have stuck around.
Yeah.
The wall's gone.
I'm sure they can they'll confirm the story. We did our best to protect people from the flaming
Is anyone
ones.
still hurt?
What?
Is anyone
We
still
are
hurt?
the GemStars.
Yeah, the GemStars.
Right. Sorry, is anyone still hurt? I can go.
No.
Okay. Look, this is a bunch of gem mage stuff. This is above my pay grade. We're just gonna take these guys. We'll get some statements. Thanks very much. And that's exactly what they do. They turn around and start collecting the bad guys, and some of them go off to take statements.
Okay,
Great.
let's.
All right, now we can leave.
Ruby.
Because they're just like, nope, that's mage stuff above my pay grade. I don't want no part of that.
Ruby.
Yeah.
You know this place the best. Is there any private place we could talk with Mr. Blade Man?
Mr. Blade Man.
I'm the
There's-
Master Blade. It's a very simple name.
I do have a question, a very specific question. Are you guys doing anything else with Godric?
Oh yeah, no, I totally wanted to do the mind reading on him while he was unconscious.
Okay. Yeah, you can get all up in there. He's unconscious.
Terrible.
Oh no, my noodle.
What are you looking for?
Everything.
Got a 21. And his master, whoever this master he spoke of in his head before, and
He doesn't seem to know a specific name. He just refers to them as the Dark One.
the Dark One. Okay.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Any kind of imagery of what this Dark One looks like, or a location where they would meet, or
No, but what you do, you go through and you try to figure out when the Dark One, when they became master or whatever. And you see Godric is in a tunnel. So you see a tunnel wall and you see a pickaxe. So they're clearly working. and they sort of look around, and there's a few people off in different sections of the tunnel that they're in. And they the pickaxe hits something sort of dark, and there's some sort of crystalline form, but it's a dark, almost oily color. You've never really seen anything like it before, and it's just a flash, and then everything goes dark. And then you see Godric open his eyes again, and he seems to be in what he considers his home, and going about his day. And you flash through just normal things, and then you see the start of gathering the group and the start of the riot.
Did it seem like whenever he was gathering the people up, they all already knew what was happening, or was he influencing? They already knew what was going on.
Yes.
Okay.
No assembly required.
And there were more instances of that darkness, almost like that maybe he was unconscious.
Okay. Okay. Weird. Is everyone moving out now?
Oh,
I did just ask Ruby where we could probably meet in private.
Does anyone else want to do anything else with the on fire people before they're gathered up and taken away?
Heal the one whose hand got stabbed?
Heal.
Wow,
Heal.
so nice. I'm not used to that.
I will let you do that.
Like, do I have to roll, or could I just take my time?
So you go over to try to heal them, and they say, "I don't want any of your gem magic. Keep that away from me."
Your hand has a hole through it.
It'll heal on its own, like natural people do. And then he climbs into the wagon.
Natural people do.
It's not gonna heal well. I should at least bandage it.
It's already in the back of the wagon, just glaring at you.
I'll turn to one of the authorities and be like, "Can you make sure that at least gets bandaged?"
We'll get them proper medical treatment, yes.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Mass Blade? Can I ask you a question? So, have you ever had a situation where you were on a mission with a team you didn't know terribly well, and you were trying to help them, but you were trying to help them as a double agent, and so they thought that you were working against them for the longest time, but then they found out that you were on their side?
This is what I know about being the Max Blade, GemStar. No blade pierces as pure as mine.
That doesn't answer any question.
Is that a yes?
Everything I do is with radiant intention. Now let us be off.
I think that was a yes.
It sounded like him.
And he even gave the quote.
Radiant intention.
Yeah.
What are you two talking about?
This is all in our minds.
Okay.
We established it before that this is all.
Oh my god. Why are you whispering in your minds?
That's a good
Valid
question. I don't know how open the broadcast is for the gem connection.
Yeah, I kind of assumed the gem connection was broadband.
Yeah, it is. It's everybody.
Yeah, so what are you two talking
They're just whispering. We're just hearing it in like the back of our minds.
Yeah. So,
What are you two on about?
Soda, Alexandrite, and Amber all have the ability to focus the broadband into a closed circuit, essentially.
Mm.
But everyone else just broadcasts to everyone.
Whoops.
Can we
It's just
can we at least whisper?
I mean, you can whisper, but it's just a whisper in the. It's
Yeah,
like
but
whispering over a. It's like whispering over a conference call. People can still hear you.
So
But
literally,
if they're not
what
paying
you guys were just
attention, they
doing
might
over
not.
the Zoom.
I'm paying attention. What are you talking about?
You'll know when you get to book 5.
But
Yeah.
if you
Got entry book
if you're
two.
whispering to each other, yeah, sure.
No, we've been doing it through our minds.
I mean, I've only gotten to book 2. I need to borrow a book for you when my mom isn't around.
All right. So should we take the blade somewhere and go talk with him?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, there's probably a empty tunnel or something nearby we can get to.
Awesome, let's go. Kind of following you because this isn't home and I don't have my Vox. My mom's gonna wake up and not know where I
I will flip my cape over my shoulder and say, "After you."
am. Tuxedo mask.
Swoosh. Yeah, I guess Arcelia can. I'm guessing she can find somewhere for them to talk privately. I kind of figure some cave or something like that that's nearby but not very populated.
Yeah, you know of plenty of places that you can go that are mining tunnels that aren't currently in operation. So
To the tunnels.
you can.
Moonlit
You actually go to the elevator and go down to the 3rd level. You actually go down past the 3rd level just slightly, which is where the access to all of the various mining tunnels and whatnot are. And you specifically are taking the group to some of your family's tunnels that are currently off production.
Ruby, this is so cool. This is how you grew up. It's amazing.
My mom would never let me be here if she knew.
Yeah, these tunnels are. If you know where to go, they're perfectly safe. You don't have to worry about anything.
So there.
Just
Morganite, can you put up a wall behind us so that we can make sure no one stumbles across us?
Sure. I'm not sure if it's soundproof, but
Put up the wall. Let me try something.
okay.
Ooh.
I mean, I just kind of was like, I wanted to make a safe place, and then I made a
Right,
wall.
right. So after Morganite puts up the wall, Amber is going to go over and transmute the crystal wall into granite.
Okay. She can do that easy peasy.
Yeah.
Lemon squeezy.
So that should be soundproof.
Yes, yeah.
Each of you have wondrous abilities for gem mages.
We kind of don't
We're not gem mages.
know what we're doing.
GemStars.
We're not gem mages.
God, I don't know what we are.
We're GemStars.
The Guardian specifically told you that you are now gem mages. You're just slightly different. You're unusual gem mages, but you are essentially gem mages.
Okay, we can talk about us later. Who are you? What do you need from us?
I came to this city on the trail of 2 children who were kidnapped from the Lafandi Mage Academy in Pearl 6 months ago. Their parents had paid the ransom twice for the return of these children, but the hostage takers have not returned them.
That's why.
I believe
five
that the
sentences.
villains are here.
And open them? And you just realize Soda Light's been sitting like somewhere behind you.
Stop that. Actually, no. You know what? Alexandrite goes, stop that.
Can we
And we all remember that Alexandrite is still there.
Right.
unfollow?
Yes.
She's like, leaning up against her staff going, do I go now?
No.
So, do you have a lead on these kidnappers?
GM, do I have a lead on these kidnappers?
You in fact do. You were told when you were in Pearl and did your thing you do that you might be able to catch them in Kelvin.
In Calvin?
Your
Ruby, what have you done?
Oh, no.
your nemesis. What is that family name?
Oh.
Zerfina.
Yeah, the Zerfina Crystal Warehouse.
Calvin, you're gonna need to open your mouth and say "ah."
Huh?
She said that they were in you.
No. But you were told that you might be able to catch up with them there. That was their safe house in Iopanon.
The criminals appear to be working alongside a vile family known as the Zerfinas and their crystal warehouse. I've been casing the place out for the last couple of days, but I can't take them myself.
How
Would
much are you
need our
paying?
help?
I'm willing to pay 10,000 ducats for the return of my
Done.
these children.
Your children?
Your
Or-
children.
These children.
Your children.
I mean, we're heroes. I don't know if we need to get paid for our services.
Sounds like I could get paid for it. Whatever.
I might want to be able to return money because my lie is that I'm working a job now, which is why I'm going away. If I can come home with money, that makes my lie more believable, so my mom doesn't kill me.
How old are
It
you?
works out. If you don't want to take the money, we can totally split up your portion of the pay to everyone else. If it's
Well,
charity for you, that's fine.
I,
What was the
I would-
mask saying?
I would not accept any payment.
You're rich.
Yes.
Morganite, you. Okay, I was going to make sure that you were receiving a salary from the consulate, but
Yeah.
no.
Wait, I am? I thought
Yeah.
the job was a fake, not actually getting a job.
How old is this child you have with you?
Be nice.
How old are you, anyways?
I do need to know
17? I
how
didn't
much-
decide exactly.
how much of this
16.
conversation is happening in the open and how much of this conversation is happening in the connection.
Pretty. I'm gonna guess all
Most
this
of
Most
it's
of
all
this
out in
right
the
now is
open.
in the open.
Everything I
Okay.
say is out
Yeah.
in the open.
The only thing that's in for Emerald is any comments about the Mask Blade connection to
Okay.
No, but
okay.
Shiny Knight.
I am 16.
Well, 16 was how old I was when I got into my first sword fight, so welcome aboard.
Sword fight. I
Amber
don't-
just kind of gestures to his sword.
Okay, no, I don't. Okay, wait. So,
You're
Who are
carrying
you?
a whip.
yeah, I haven't used a whip ever.
You're still
Oh,
carrying.
really? They're so much fun. Do you want me to teach you how to use it? It's really great.
I mean, yes, please, but
Um,
not the point. Not the point. Not the point. Why should we trust you?
Money.
Okay, that's not enough to trust someone.
Better question. If there's a kidnapped child, does it matter if we trust him?
It feels
I
like
mean,
we are
then
the
there's
new
the
weird.
whole question of, are the kids real? He's already
Yeah.
mixed up his facts. Like, they're someone else's kids. No, wait, they're his kids. And
Yeah. Exactly. I don't want to be untrusting. Seems like it could be a trap.
Soda.
Huh?
You do in fact know that at least in his mind the children are real
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no.
and you
Joe
also
knows that.
are the only person in this group that knows who he is.
I spent 2 points on the cipher advantage, so nobody would find out who I am, not knowing that one of you could read
Yep.
minds.
Yep.
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 Alex, 3 of us can read minds.
Yep.
I am only slightly sorry.
I should have borrowed Ethan's helmet for this.
This is not a group proceedings.
Whoops.
Okay.
Can I?
Masked Blade, I've got a question.
Oh, God.
You said you were 16 when you had your first sword fight. By any chance, was it? And she'll give a date that is stated in the backstory of the Masked Blade in the 5th book of Shining Justice.
If that was 20 years ago, it's correct.
It's cool.
That is scarily accurate.
You two need to slow your roll on your fandom stuff. This hurts. This hurts. This is so distracting. Shh.
I'm whispering.
Well,
Just no,
I, for one, am willing to risk the possibility of him betraying us if there's a chance that we're saving kids.
I don't say that we don't do it. I'd like a little bit of a reason to trust, you know, so that I'm not constantly looking over my shoulder to see if the next time I hear that he stabs someone, it's me instead of some thief's hand.
Are you saying that part out loud?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You have my word that I have no intention of stabbing any of you.
I've
You
heard a lot
all
of times
carry
the word
something
is...
that is. You all carry something that has a familial bond to these children.
What?
What?
They're as much your
Family?
family as they are the people who lost them.
What?
Look, like
Brandon
that's-
knows everything, but
that's-
Emerald knows nothing.
That's not okay. You can't go around saying stuff like that to people. And Amber, and just Amber to Soda. What does the name Travis mean? I recognize it, and I can't pinpoint it. I don't know. I can't spell, so I don't
Yeah,
remember how you said it.
It's Travis.
Travis, whatever.
Wow.
Travis. I wrote down Travis, and I was like, that's definitely not the pronunciation.
I don't know. What does the name Travis mean to me, Wiki?
So 100% you would recognize that name.
Okay.
I'm not even going to make you roll for that. The combination of your job and your eidetic memory, that was the name of the Master Mage.
It's the family name of our previous Master Mage.
The
Well,
Master
listen.
Mage whose gems you now
Oh, yeah,
hold.
the one whose gems we are all carrying.
Are you telling all of us this, or?
At the moment, I'm just responding to Soda because
Okay.
Okay, he's going to be more legit than I probably want him to be, but that's fine.
is there something you should share with the rest of the class
What? Why?
so they don't have a reason to trust him?
Don't.
Would you like to share his
Anything.
name?
I'll try. I'm not getting
With
paid for
I
this.
met with Amber specifically.
Amber. Okay, fine.
Bless you.
Bless you. His name, his last name is Travis.
Travis.
You like to share his name?
Ori,
Shares half his name.
Ori Travis is what he's keeping hidden in there, like really deep in there.
You also are aware of who Ori Travis is.
Yep.
Not just that is the Master Mage's husband, but that he is a political force in and of himself. He is the go-between between the Chancellery and the Fondy's military. He is their
liaison.
There's a word I'm looking for. Liaison. Thank you. He is their liaison.
And in his spare time, he writes the Shining Justice novels.
That was what I was going to say. It's either he wrote the Shining Justice or it was the
What?
Masterminds
I
writing it.
think Ruby and Emerald will
Justice novel.
lose their shit if they find that out.
Okay, but
I believe
the Masterminds
I
writing
believe
it.
he writes those novels under a nom de plume.
Mhm.
Yes.
And the Bloom pseudonym Ghostwrite.
Yep.
All right.
Calvin, update the file.
So yeah, I will of
Novels written.
course. I'll share through the broad link that Sodalite had plucked his name and that he is Ori Dravis. And
Can trust him.
Would I know that name?
You know what? You probably would. Because your
Well, I'll-
parents do
I
work
will
with the military.
I'll go on to say, he is the now currently missing Master Mage's husband.
Husband?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
So, and the Master Mage whose gems we are using. So yeah, I think we can probably trust him.
And then on top of that, he said that our gems made these kids family. These are his kids that have been kidnapped.
Right. So, of course, we'll help you. And that's out loud.
Yep, I'm standing there watching this happen silently the whole time.
Yeah.
We're all just looking at each other.
Well, I'm figuring it's mostly happening at the speed of thought. So,
Okay,
You
what
just like all you see is like just the eyeballs back and forth, and just Soda is just pissed off suddenly and just flops on the ground like, it was a waste of information.
So I guess the most important thing to know before we do is you said you've been staking it out. What do we need to know about the structure of it? And what are your exact skill sets, since we've now fought together, but we haven't fought with you? And all I know about you is that you're apparently very good at stabbing.
That is my intended skill set.
Is it like stabbing or slashing, though?
I get the feeling that Amethyst would really appreciate you. I don't know why.
Alexandrite is like, he
Or
stabs.
Alexandrite is what I meant to say.
It is a
Stabs?
rapier, so it is used for stabbing. But I also have the power of mesmerizing footwork.
So you dance?
It's been known to be called that.
I cannot express enough how much I love all of this.
It is the water dance of Pearl.
Yeah, some might call him the light-hearted acrobat of Pearl.
So, Ori, you've been staking out the place for about 2 days, and you haven't seen you've seen almost no activity at all, and none of it has seemed unusual. There are
That's not good.
guards. There are guards around the place. But you've not seen anything to make you think that it's a safe house. So you may do with that information what you will.
I will relay that information to the other players in such a way that makes them come with me.
Okay.
Okay, oh, wait.
I would
One more
not.
one more thing of questioning.
So you have been able to, because you have been watching the place for a couple of days, you have been able to narrow down guard changes so that you know that there's one coming up, and that is your best opportunity to actually sneak in the place and see what you see.
One more question though. Ruby, do you once again know anything about this place? These people?
I know the people, but I don't think I've been to their place before.
Do you know anything that might make them that might make sense for why they might do this?
I mean,
Wait, you know the kidnappers?
Do you? Yeah.
well, I don't want to, I don't want to talk rumors or anything, but yeah, they're kind of. Look, our family runs a very reputable mining guild company, and theirs is, let's say, less so.
Business rivals?
Oh, so they're lying, cheating jerks.
I
was
will
trying to be
admit
nice
that.
about it,
That's
yes.
what that sounds like to me.
Okay.
They have no honor.
I mean, they kidnap children.
Apparently, if you say they're lying, if they say that, that does make this seem a little bit more believable as well about why they might actually kidnap someone. So yeah, I guess.
Blade, do you know of a motive? Have they mentioned a motive?
Well, they've accepted payment twice, and they haven't given the children back, so I don't
Okay,
think it's about the
have
money.
you received proof of life after these payments, or are you just freewheeling?
Have I
with
received proof of life?
Yes.
Okay.
Did they send me my
Morbid
kid's
question, I
fingers?
apologize.
Yeah, proof of life meaning like here's a body part, we just chopped it off.
Let's
No.
stay optimistic.
No, you would receive, for lack of a better term, pictures with, newspaper with the day's date and
Remember,
Like,
pastel
box.
trauma.
Right.
yes,
Right.
pastel trauma, not Alex
They
trauma.
sent their fingernails, not their fingers.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I guess
Sometimes their
there's
fingernails
DNA
are
from
painted in
that, but
pastel colors.
Let's not go into that detail.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
I'm very sensitive too.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's just
All right.
okay. So proof of life has been given.
Yes.
They are alive. All right, cool.
let's go see them then.
They were as of 12 days ago.
Don't say it like that.
I mean,
That's-
if we can go down there and find something that we can also stick to the Zervina family, I mean, I wouldn't be too unhappy about that. So,
Do
Okay.
you want to out your business
So
rivals?
this is tag teaming, like rescue and corporate espionage. I haven't done this in so long. Let's do this.
oh,
Are we-
I,
I get the impression you enjoy committing crimes.
What? No, I enjoy helping people
Mm.
for proper compensation.
My mom would still kill me if she knew this.
And
Well.
she's not going to know. Why does she need to know?
I don't want her to know. I'm just nervous because if she finds out, I'm screwed.
Does she
Everyone,
work for these people?
everyone, hang on just one second.
One.
Hang on just one second, because it looks like we're going to be trying to kind of get access, and it's going to be sounds like a pretty big challenge. So just hang on one second. And she concentrates, and she makes 2 uses of luck control. Everyone has 2 luck points.
Ooh, that's tingly.
Ew, fancy.
It's tingly.
She's not used to feeling lucky. That's odd.
Oh, I would have turned off the light at this point right now because.
It's basically the way I imagine it, because it's not like a subtle thing, is this kind of green glow kind of emanates out and spreads out and kind of settles into you.
Oh,
And then
gotcha.
kind of
Okay, so we go, we look around, we sneak in, find some things, get out.
maybe hopefully find these children.
Yeah, but I mean, look for the children, but if we can't, at least find evidence of where they
Yeah.
might have gone.
Find what we can, yeah.
Exactly. And then I guess also find some fraud business so that we can out them for being.
I mean, I
Maybe
wouldn't
just-
mind doing that. I don't want to
That
be.
They knew that they were kidnapping kids and holding them for ransom and getting money out of apparently rich people in Pearl.
Yeah, that. Like, I mean, I don't want to breaking into someone's place to find to do espionage stuff. Maybe not good, but if they kidnap someone and that's the thing that they actually did and there's proof of that, then that's all good.
So are we headed to the warehouse?
Hell yeah,
Indeed.
let's go.
Oh, Wiki,
Yes.
you gave them all 4 luck points.
Ooh, haha. Why
That
would you
was-
point this out?
I literally typed the number 2.
Why would you put this out? We could have gotten away with 4 luck points.
Wiki would have definitely noticed at some point
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have.
I'll just put them out here so you can explode
Yeah, it's
them.
fine.
Plus, a
I'll deal with it
GemStar
later.
is always honest.
Well,
the
I'm
first
not
rule of being a
GemStar, I'm the
GemStar.
player.
I get the impression that that's not true.
that is definitely
I have the impression that y'all have been consistently telling Mary, you cannot tell your parents anything. You will keep lying. I don't think we're always honest.
Nope. Okay, so you guys head off. Both Ruby and Ori know the way to this warehouse. And as predicted, the guards are changing Who is going inside?
I'm going inside.
If you are going inside, I need a stealth check.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go inside.
Oh no,
One
that's
second,
bullshit.
You have luck.
We do have two.
Although you can turn invisible.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't increase my stealth.
No, but you're invisible.
My hide in plain sight.
You're invisible. If you're invisible, you're invisible.
No, under
You don't
your
even-
powers, you literally have concealment from all senses.
Yeah.
I would like to use a
yes,
luck.
You wouldn't even have to roll. You'd just be
Like
invisible.
that's even beyond invisibility.
That's
There's
what
no indication that you are there.
I'm doing.
Yes.
That. Sorry. Thank you.
I'm using a luck point because I rolled bad on stealth and I would like to not.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend-
Alexandrite will also.
Oh, is everyone going in? All right.
Yeah, I'm the healer. I'm not letting you guys get caught.
I'm gonna spend a hero point for ultimate effort and just get a natural 20.
Okay.
For 24.
Okay.
I don't have a hero point, so
You got 2 luck points.
yep. I'm gonna probably need that. Oh,
Whack.
clang, clang, clang.
Oh no, the paladin's leading.
Okay. So everyone sneaks inside. So Jesus Christ, and it's got to be the one they know.
What do you mean they know me?
No,
I'm
they
dressed
don't know
completely
you.
differently.
They don't know you. They don't know you.
I'm dressed completely differently.
You don't know my life.
I'm wearing a high
so-
vis vest. I'm definitely not Alex.
So everyone makes it in, completely undetected, except for Ruby, who immediately gets detected. And hey, get away from there, you weirdo! Who dresses like that? This is
What's wrong
private
with-
This is private property. Leave.
Sorry, I just got lost on my way to different.
Can I do hallucinations
Warehouse.
on whoever this is?
Sure, it's just a guard.
I'm gonna make him hallucinate and chase butterflies away or something.
It's just a dude doing his job.
I didn't say I was gonna shank him.
I could stab
She's
him.
being nice. She's just gonna make him hallucinate,
What?
so he loses his job.
I'm gonna go with that's not right because
Yeah.
he
that-
just rolled a 0.
And again, it's a perception range, so it's just he gets the will resistance check.
Okay. So what are you doing? What are you making this guy see?
His pupils get this
Butterflies, and
big.
he's just gonna be fascinated by them. And
Just gonna make him see butterflies and chase after butterflies instead of, I don't know,
Kristen-
making it look like Ruby went away.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
like Ruby isn't there anymore, and it's butterflies, and they're so pretty.
Ruby explodes into butterflies. And he's like, ooh! And just goes off.
You took that
Oh.
better
just,
than I would have.
you definitely got that guy fired just now.
Okay, bye.
But he goes, ooh! And he,
Damn.
Ruby, you have no idea what just happened. You can go
What
in now.
is going on?
Sorry, I'm very punchy. I'm not very stealthy.
It's okay.
voice
We love
down.
you.
It's all right.
So you guys enter this warehouse, and it is completely empty.
Doesn't look right.
I'm gonna search around.
All right. Anyone who is searching the empty warehouse, please give me a perception check.
Mm.
You want perception
Without
or
the groaning.
investigation?
If you would like to roll investigation, you may do so.
Definitely rolling that.
Dear
roll.
God,
I'm
I
not
am the
even gonna
masked
bother.
blade.
stupid tuxedo mask plot.
Stupid tuxedo mask.
I got a 30 on my investigation check.
I got.
Oh, okay. Actually, both Sodalite and the Masked Blade will discover a trapdoor.
Oh,
It's very well hidden.
you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, these ne'er-do-wells appear to have moved their operation underground.
Underground.
All right.
I'd say we're already underground. But
Under more ground. Would you like to see what's inside?
Yes.
Yes. I'll take my rapier and pop the handle on the trapdoor and rip it open.
Oh.
Okay. So you open up this door, and there's it's not a ladder, but it's not stairs. It's kind of like something between the two. And it leads down into darkness.
Well, we must descend into the hell that spawned these creatures.
Oh,
You are a lot.
It's a lot.
really
you
a
look like a
lot.
feeder
Like
kid.
him.
So imaginative and so visual.
I stand by my statement. He talks like a feeder kid.
Morgan, can you give us some light?
No, he talks exactly like the masked.
Okay, so
Blade.
wait, you want me to turn on the light? I will warn you, we are killing any chance of stealth at this point.
Can you see in darkness?
Yeah.
No,
I have
but
dumb human eyes.
it
You
is
all have
a-
dumb human eyes.
really big
I would
radius.
like to remind
I have low light
everyone-
vision.
Our gems glow, don't they?
They do slightly, but not enough to give off light. But I would like to remind everyone that other than Alexandrite, you're all Lafondian.
My dumb
You
Lafontaine
have-
eyes.
Special eyeballs.
Do we
Do our
have?
special eyeballs give special senses?
Do we actually already have low light vision? Because I
You do.
gave myself that as a thing.
Well, I mean, we would have had to pay the point for it. But
So we can see down the dark, not
You-
stairs.
Can see into
Okay.
the darkness a little bit.
Like, I don't want to use the light because we lose any and all stealth there. Then again, I don't know if we're exactly the stealthiest team out there.
We did bring Ruby with us.
Yeah. So-
no, that's a fair
Clang, clang,
point.
clang.
Clang, 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 clang. So you guys descend
Sad
into the
playground
darkness.
noises.
You descend into the darkness, and what you see is a short. It's like a hallway, and it leads into. This almost looks like a cellar. As you enter into the main room, outside of the hallway, you see against one wall are chains that are currently unoccupied. And against another wall, just a little ways up, is a table at which there is a sleeping Lafondian.
Is
I'm
it,
gonna-
I'm gonna
I'm
run
gonna
over
sneak
there like
up
an idiot.
and
is it a child?
Oh.
I'm gonna sneak up and do
No,
mind
it's an
reading.
adult. It is an adult man.
I'm gonna read his mind while he's dreaming. Like,
He is currently thinking about and dreaming about swimming in money.
Kill. Kidding,
Lots
kidding.
and lots of money. Like Scrooge McDucking it.
okay.
Hmm.
Does anyone have any
Scrooge
way to keep
McDucketing
this
it.
idiot
Scrooge
asleep?
McDucketing it. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Through the
I'm
through
going
the
to take a hero point for that.
No,
No.
you did.
What are you trying to say, Jeff?
through the link, asking if anyone has a way to keep him asleep besides murder.
I'll draw my sword.
No.
I'm not in the link, but
Alexandrite says, yeah.
Could you use that so he doesn't sound off an alarm?
I guess.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And as far as you know, she goes over and does that, but you can't see her, so
He needs to stay with his money right now.
so the place is empty, but for this guy.
And there's nothing else. There's no halls or doors or anything.
Nope, it's just the one hall that leads from those stairs into this room.
I think we should wake this guy up and talk to him.
Well, maybe we should look around first to see if there's any other secret doors
That's what I was thinking.
before we wake him up.
I'm down.
Go ahead and give me investigation or perception checks.
Let's see if I can roll good.
That's fine.
I'm gonna spend a luck point because I can do better than that.
I got a good roll.
Yes, you did.
Finally.
Ruby
I
got a
got
good one too.
I got a 27.
Yeah, Morganite and Mass Blade got higher than if I rolled a natural 20, so I'm not even going to bother.
Okay, so you all thoroughly search this room, and you're very convinced that there are no other secret doors or entrances or contraptions. But the one thing that you do notice is that the sleeping man is wearing what looks like the guard's uniform for the warehouse, and is also wearing a little badge that indicates him as an employee and such.
Shall we wake
So-
him up?
Wait.
Why is he down here?
I'm gonna pull out my whip
Uh-oh.
and use it to tie him
Okay.
up.
Oh,
Calm down.
there.
If we're gonna wake him up, we want him to be restrained, so tie him. Like,
You hear in your brains as you talk about waking him up, you just had me put him to sleep.
mhm.
We know.
We didn't know there was nothing in here.
I'm sorry, Titan. Okay, now we can wake him up. Ruby, can you hold this to make sure it's actually tight?
Yoink.
I'm going to take a glove
You
off
just-
and slap him.
Oh,
You're gonna do a glove slap?
Yes.
That
Okay.
is such a dramatic theater kid thing to do. Why would you
So
do
you-
this?
Because he's a
He
Mass
said,
Blade.
What? Hey, what's the hell is
Villain.
going on? What? Who the hell are you?
I'm just gonna sit on the table in front of him. Like, we need to ask a few questions, and it would be a lot better if you just answered, or I can find them.
I don't know nothing about no kids.
We didn't
We didn't
say
even
anything
ask
about
about
kids.
kids.
We never mentioned kids.
Well then.
Nope.
You
I'm
literally
going to
just
put my rapier
revealed yourself.
underneath his chin and say, tell us what we want to know, or I'm going to give you another hole to breathe out of.
Ooh.
Give me an intimidation check, please.
Boy, howdy.
Would our reactions require a penalty on his intimidation?
No,
gonna
I
put it
think
here.
your reactions would increase the.
I'm going to spend a luck point.
Okay.
Increase the intimidation
I
of the
mean,
reactions of what the hell?
Those luck points to be spent.
18.
Soda definitely. Wow, honey. That's
Mary just went from, okay, I'm not used to the intimidation. Wow, he just revealed it to, what the hell?
Where are the children? I'll push a little harder.
Oh, I don't know. They just took him. They took him.
Who took
Took
him?
him where?
Who's they?
They took him. The people I was watching them for. They took him. They said something about. They said something about the falls. I think they went to Lapis.
Lapis?
All the way to.
Sorry,
You know,
I think they went to Lazuli.
our friend here, gesturing to the Mass Blade, seems to be more than willing to put a hole in you. Our other friend here is capable of healing you, should he do so, which would allow him to do it again. Are you sure there's nothing that you're forgetting to tell us?
I'm telling you what I know. I don't want no holes.
Can we try to
They
see
just-
if he's lying?
Look, they just said that if I let them access the special room in the warehouse, that they'd give me lots of money, they'd give me lots of ducats. And like, man, these guys don't pay well. I mean, the people I work for, they don't pay well. They're kind of assholes.
Were
Oh, I heard that.
were the people you work for the one who brought the children in first?
Yeah.
So what the people who took the kids from you are a completely different group.
Well, what?
Did
The
the people
people
who
you
took the
work
kids?
for brought the kids in. The
No,
people.
no. See, they came to me because I have access to this warehouse.
Oh, so
So your
the
bosses don't know
people
this is
you
here?
work for don't know this is going on.
I don't think so. I'd probably be fired if they did.
Ah, dang
You're
it.
probably getting fired either way.
Sorry, Ruby.
I mean, no,
And
that's probably a
imprisoned.
good thing.
Because you did just go along with
Look.
kidnapping.
I heard one of them saying a name over in the falls. Uh, something about fish.
What?
Bobby.
Bobby?
Robert. Bobrick. Gotta see Bobrick the fishmonger over in Lapis
Oh
Falls.
my god.
I'm missing this reference.
Yes, you are.
First ever Pathfinder campaign, we made a random guy named him Bobrick the Fishmonger. He became a reoccurring name, and I love you, Mickey.
So like, that's all I know. That's all I know.
You've had these kids down here for 6 months and your employers haven't stumbled upon you once?
We've been down here for 6 months.
How long have you been down here
It
for?
was like a month.
Still a long time.
Point still
You're still
stands.
going to prison.
You've been feeding them regularly, right?
Yeah. I ain't a monster.
Now, where did you say?
Nothing.
He says that. I
mean-
look over. He says he's not a monster. I look over at the chains on the walls and then look back at him.
Hey, this kids were special, man. You gotta.
You are so going to prison for this, sir.
I mean, you know whose kids they were?
Do you?
I mean, I figured it out. They're not exactly not famous.
All right.
And yet you let them suffer down here for a month.
I don't like these.
I said I'm not a monster. I didn't say I wasn't a bad guy.
We could tell that much.
Where did you say Bobrick the fishmonger was?
Somewhere in Lapis Falls. I don't know. How many people called Bobrick the fishmonger could there possibly be?
You
Hey,
don't have.
Wiki.
Yep.
Can I use my well-informed advantage to make a persuasion check to see if I've heard something about Bobrick the fishmonger?
Sure.
Okay,
I'm never gonna not laugh when I hear this guy's name now.
I know.
Bobrick the Fishmonger.
That's a terrible roll. I'm going to spend a luck point. That is a much better roll.
Yeah.
That is-
Okay. So, Bobrick is basically the biggest supplier of fish from Lapis Falls.
Okay.
He's basically the Gordon's man. Like, most people don't even realize that he's a real person.
Gotcha.
So you're saying Bobrick brings all the fish to the yard?
Oh my fucking god!
And his fish is better than yours.
No.
All right.
No.
So, yeah, that's what you know.
So
So you did this for money, right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
All right. Put him in the chains.
Okay.
what?
What?
Put him in the chains.
Snatch. Start dragging him across the table as uncomfortably as possible.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Come on. Oh, you're about to learn. Come on. We're doing this. We are
What are
doing
we?
this.
I'm taking
They're
my whip back.
kids. They're
What are we
Like,
doing?
untying him from the whip after they chain him, and
Once he's chained, I'm going to turn the chains into diamond.
Oh no.
You are welcome to keep the wealth. And hopefully you can get it out of here before you starve to death.
wait, what?
I mean,
What?
that ain't exactly fair. I fed the kids.
You're lucky I'm not putting 10 holes in you.
You are not stabbing him. We're not letting him starve.
He'll be
No.
fine. We'll leave the door open. Someone will find him down here.
But
Do you have names of the people who brought the kids here and took them away?
what? No. I mean, they're like
What did they look like?
people
How
in
did they contact you?
box.
What's the box of the contact? Where is it?
They took it when they left. I mean, these people ain't stupid.
You are.
Clearly.
Any kind of description.
There were like 5 or 7 of them.
Can I do mind reading and just go into his brain and yank out what they look like and possibly their names?
Be careful, you might fall in the hole.
Go ahead and roll d20 plus, is it 10 for you?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that.
Now Ruby will get, or now Emma will get close to Ruby and be like, "Is this getting a little intense?"
So that is enough that you can, because he's not, at this point, he's not trying to hide anything from you.
Sure.
But you can see that he actually does not know.
Okay.
They seem to be magically obscured.
Interesting. Oh, kind of like what's happening to us?
Kind of.
Oh, shit. Shit. He doesn't know. He can't know. They were glamored.
I will mental communicate with the other GemStars and say, I have no intention of actually leaving him here, but I figured it was a good way to get him to tell us everything.
Okay, I was going to ask, just want to make sure.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
Really? But
like even the voices that he remembers you can tell are not real.
Okay.
Charlie
He
Brown's
doesn't know
parents
that,
kidnapped my kids.
Charlie Brown, wah 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 wah. So it looks like you guys might be headed to Lazuli and Lapis Falls next week, because we are going to stop here. Alex has agreed to come back for a second week to finish out this arc, or this whatever we're going to call it.
Of course, the masked blade does not leave any job unfinished.
By the way, I will reach in and I will grab his Vox, call the Inquisitors, and say, "Hi, this is the GemStars. We have captured someone who is guilty of kidnapping. He is in a secret underground bunker in a warehouse owned by the Ruby. What did you say? What was the family's name?
Zervina.
Servina family. You'll need to come pick him up. Oh, and you probably want to bring like picks or something really tough.
Bone saws.
Bone saws.
I will turn the chains back into something that are more normal before we leave.
Okay. And thanks for joining our adventures tonight as we leave our heroes in those shenanigans. For things that are happening around the network, tomorrow night, Alex will be kicking off our October Spooktacular with a special one-shot, which I will let him tell you a little bit more about in a moment. We'll have a new blog post up on untoldstoryproject.com on Thursday. On Friday, the new episodes from YouTube will also be posted to the website. Next Monday, Guardians of Haven will be back, which is our Starhaven-based game. And of course, we'll be back here next Tuesday for more GemStars. GemStars, I want to give everyone a chance to say goodnight and plug anything they need to plug. And let's go ahead and start with Brandon.
I don't have anything to plug today, so just my usual weekly reminder. Remember, get a full night's sleep. It's so important for your health. It's probably one of the most important things you can do for yourself. And Joe.
Yes. Thanks so much again for stopping by and watching our shenanigans is a very good word to use for all of this nonsense. And as always, make sure you drink water, stay hydrated, and if you take your meds, or if you need meds, take your meds. We love it when you take care of you. We love you. And yeah, I'm passing it to Aaron, I believe.
We can skip Alex, sure.
I don't have it up. I forgot to have it up.
Well,
I don't know who's next.
We'll get to Alex last. He's got
We'll get to Alex
something
last.
to talk about.
Yes, nothing to plug other than all of the stuff that Wiki already plugged and Alex probably will plug. I would like to say Gamartov to any of my fellow Jews out there who are preparing to start their fast for Yom Kippur. May the new year be good to all of us, and let's all try to make the world a little bit better in the next year. And with that, I will pass it over to Calvin.
Okay. Well, again, yeah, thanks everybody who came out to watch live. Really enjoying these shenanigans, as they are called, and I'm glad we got our tuxedo mask here. Who might actually be the other of the... I'll have to figure that out. As for me, again, I'm over on the Win with Dice channel on YouTube. We have gaming streams. I started playing Dead Space for October, and it was terrifying. And also weekly podcasts. We're doing a giveaway for the next couple of weeks, so swing by if you're interested in getting some cool Lancer stuff. And I'll pass it off to Jemmy.
Okay. Well, I have nothing really special from I just vibe here, but thank you all for watching. We are all delighted to have you guys here. Make sure you guys just take care of yourselves, get some sleep, and get enough because there's never too much of it. As the very tired person who, I swear, if I had a catchphrase, it would just be, I'm sleepy.
They're not wrong.
Get some sleep. It's very good for you. Or caffeine if you want to, because really, don't give me that look. Like, caffeine's a lifeline. Also, I don't know, go read a book. Read a book, do something that makes you happy. Mental health is important.
Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, and I'm Alex. Thank you again for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you, the GemStars, for letting me feel welcome here with my shenanigans. It's fun to play an over-the-top idiot, as always. And for tomorrow, for our spooktacular kickoff, I will be running a game called Darkly Dreaming Paris. It is a modern age game set in 1942 Paris, where a bunch of French resistance members are going to descend into the Parisian catacombs to find the Philosopher's Stone. So if you've seen the movie As Above, So Below, it's inspired by that. If you've ever played the game The Saboteur, it's inspired by that. And it's the darkest tone. So come hang out with us tomorrow night.
Darkest tone.
I did remember something I have to plug.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Plug
If
it in.
you are watching our show, that presumably means you are enjoying our shenanigans. We have now launched a Patreon, so you can support our shenanigans. And speaking of our Spooktober one-shots, if you are one of our supporters on Patreon, you can go ahead and take a preview look at the character sheets for our one-shots.
Yeah. Shout out to Warden Maximus for being our first patron.
Shout out to Warden Maximus for being our first patron. Our third one-shot, the Call of Cthulhu one, is a pre-written module from a third-party publisher, so we do not have those character sheets ready, but we do for Darkly Dreaming Paris and for the Deadlands game that Deuce is running, which I'm blanking on the name of. But and if you join our
Long Black Train, yes.
Yes, and if you join our Patreon, those will not be the only character sheets you get access to. You will find in the weeks and months to come that we will be putting a lot of our behind the scenes original content out onto Patreon for you to see and borrow and use in your games. And we have all sorts of other cool perks, including the ability to name an NPC for our game, or possibly even design an NPC if you're supporting us at one of the higher tier levels. Opportunities to do Ask Me Anythings with our cast and crew, opportunities to come game with us, to pick the brains of our GMs for your stories. So again, if you are enjoying what we do, then please come and support our Patreon. I don't know if Alex can put the link to that in the chat. It will definitely should be in the links below if you're watching us on YouTube.
Yes, and I did just put it into the chat link.
By the way, you may want to know that Alex and the Deuce, who are GMing the first two of our Spooktober games, are in a darkest tone off.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
no.
hard. Yeah.
I'm suddenly worried.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize I can't play on Wednesdays. I want to play that game. Sorry.
Oh, I'll run it again. We can run it off stream.
Okay.
If no one else has anything else to plug, we all good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that is all from us tonight. And by the facets of LaFondi, we'll see you here next week.
Play a game.
Play a game.
Yes, play a game.